That is hit deep to left. You called it. And gone. George Springer with his first hit of the season. And he'll take the tour of the in the air to center field. Springer going back. Springer looking up and makes the catch at the wall. So some hard hit baseballs for the Seattle Mariners here in this first inning. And they take a 2-0 lead.
The high set. Now the 2-1 to Springer. And Springer drills this one deep to left field, and you can kiss that one goodbye. A go-ahead 2-run home run for George Springer. And the Astros go up 4-3. Springer's second of the year.
Good pitchers. Chris was a good college pitcher as well. Young muscles one into center field. Springer coming on, and he held down for the out. Robs Young of a base hit.
George sends one way out of here. Springer way up on the train tracks. The 4 train has just left Union Station with a 2-run home run, and it's now a 5-1 game.
I'm not sure that's going to register on StatCast.
First pitch to George Springer for ball 1. And now Springer sends one high and deep to left field. Game 2 starts with a Springer leadoff home run. Springer, who hit a dozen leadoff home runs last year, hits his first of 2020.
Barnes comes set, first pitch. And Springer drives this one pretty deep to center. Adell is going back on the warning track. He leaps at the wall. It's off his glove, and it's gone! A 2-run home run for George Springer, his second home run of the night. And the Astros go back on top 6-4.
And Springer hits one to deep left center field, and this game starts with a leadoff home run by George Springer. Number 38 of his career. 4th in the American League now and 8th in Major League Baseball with that total. A's drew a couple of walks. This ball hit to center field. Reddick on the move, Springer on the move. George will make the catch on the warning track, cutting across for the final out of the inning. Fine play by George Springer to rob Jonah Heim and keep this game a shutout.
0-2 from Jansen. George Springer hits it left side. That's through, and the game is tied. 3 runs here in the 9th inning. 5 consecutive hits against Kenley Jansen. Still nobody out, and it's locked at 5.
And George hits one deep to left center field. He got all of this one way back there over the home run pump. George Springer, his 3rd leadoff home run in the last 10 games. And the Astros take the early 1-0 lead. George hits one high and deep to left field. This ball is gone. Up on the train tracks. The 4 train has just left Union Station to tie the game at 3.
In this ballpark with no fans, the loudest thing
has been good against righties this year. Springer hits one high and deep to center field, sending Varsho back to the wall, leaping up, and that's off the wall. That ball's in play, and George is flying around second. He's at third. He's going to be waved around. The throw will not be made. Springer inside the park home run. It is 2-1.
that was very similar to an inside the park home run we saw shown earlier by Jose Altuve.
As good as anybody lately. That ball in the right field, sending Calhoun back. Calhoun's near the wall. That ball is gone! George Springer ties it up on home run number 2,000 in Minute Maid Park history for the Houston Astros. Runners on first and third and one out. Springer hits one to deep center field. This ball's hit well, and that ball is gone! Astros' first home run in the new Globe Life Field is hit by who else? George Springer. A 3-run shot, and the Astros lead 5-0.
Hit hard, and that's through. And the Astros are going to be able to tie this game up at third base. Out is Maldonado. The run is scored, though. And it is 1-1, an RBI for George Springer.
On the ground, left side into the shift, and through that shift into left field. A base hit for Springer. Starts things here in the first inning.
Got a couple sinkers by him, tried to come in without.
This is over the shift and into left field. A base hit for Springer. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Springer, he got off to a slow start this year, Don, but he has gotten hot.
to right center field. That ball is falling fast, and it's going to get in for a base hit over his cannon to cut it off. But Springer is 3 for 3. Payoff pitch to George Springer. He'll hit this one down the line to third, into the left field corner. Around from second base comes Reddick. Maldonado will stop at third. It's an RBI double for Springer, his 4th hit. And the Astros are back within a run.
Minaya delivers, and it's a breaking ball. That one's punished to left field. Far and deep, it's gone! George Springer makes it 2-1 on a shot to left center field. And Springer's dominance at Dodger Stadium continues.
Springer stands in, 1 out, no one on, top of the 5th, 4-2 Astros. First pitch, and Springer drills this one deep to left, and you can kiss it goodbye. George Springer's 2nd home run of the game, and the Astros lead it 5-2.
Back-to-back.
2-2 game. Go ahead, run it first. Springer turns on one down the left field line. That is going to be up and gone. A 2-run home run. George Springer up into the 4th level of the Western Metal Supply Building.
Rays have used in the postseason.
And Springer on the first pitch turns it around. That is up and out of here. On the first pitch of the ball game, George Springer with a home run for the Gates. And that was center, and see you later.
And you see that he's pointing up to Gary Pettis, who's in the stands today, their third base coach.
So good to see him in the stands.
Awesome.
That just makes
so that's
my
for you,
heart happy.
GP.